In this Iris mapping installment, we're going to go over how to upload a PDF to Iris and how to manage the categories and applications. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Manage, Administration. You want to go to e-signature and import PDFs. Okay. So if you're looking to add a new application, and let's say this application is for a bank that you don't have in Iris, and how you can figure that out is click on Add New Application, and under Categories, if it's a new bank, you're not going to have that category uh, here in the drop down. If you need to make a new category for a new bank, you can go ahead and click on Add New Category, put in the new bank. So let's just call it AMEZ, something like that. Add it. And then when you go to add the new application, you'll see AMEZ is now an option. Now, if for all application types, I mean, 99% of the times it's going to be a generic form. Most banks don't allow e-signatures, digital signatures yet, so you know, Iris has the option to do an e-signature, but we don't actually use it for now. And then you can title it whatever you want to title it. You could title it as EMAS MPA, and make sure to copy that down. In terms of a label, if it's an MPA, you can go ahead and choose MPA. If it's a check, you could choose check. If if it's a resume, I mean, there are so many different labels here that are already pre-made by the folks at Iris. But for me, I don't really think it's a big deal. I would say you could even just leave it as default or MPA. If the label isn't here, don't sweat it. Just leave it as default. And if you upload, you can go ahead and upload whatever PDF you want to upload. So let's say, for example, I want to upload this file. It'll do that, and you can save it. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it's going to be right here, saved and ready to go. If you need to edit the name of the file again, you could just click on edit. If you need to download this file, say for example, maybe you lost the mapping in your Google Drive, in the company Google Drive, and for some reason it's gone. Iris stores it, and so you can download it off of Iris and take a look at it. This is the upload button if you need to upload a newer version. So say for example, a bank comes out with a newer version of the MPA, and so it's pretty much the same mapping. So you kind of updated the mapping in that new MPA, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and upload it to Iris here under the same application form. You could just upload it here. Mappings, this is where you can click on to find the already saved mappings of other applications that are in Iris. Permissions. This is a big one, because the default application of when you upload and save a PDF to Iris is a global viewing. So that means everybody in the company can see this, can produce this mapped application, can basically do that. But let's say, for example, you just want, select people to be able to produce the applications. you can do that. You can just simply highlight who you want and assign them, and you can assign multiple people. So Mara and I will be the only two people that are able to produce this application. History. Here you can see the history of what's been done on this application. So you can see how many times you've uploaded it, how many times you've edited, who edited it, delete. Now this is something that you never want to do, or rarely ever want to do. The only time that you would ever want to delete an application from Iris is if, for example, the bank completely discontinued that form. 9 out of 10 times, banks usually update the forms, um, but there is that rare occasion that they just completely do away with some addendum. So that would be one of the few and only times that you'll ever want to use the delete button. In this case, I'm going to use it because I don't want this file, this application, there. And that's about it. That's how you create categories and upload them. Oh, one final thing, you can manage them here. If you want to change the name of the category, you can do that here and save or delete the category. Again, deleting categories, unless if we've just completely stopped doing business with a bank and we're never going to do business with that bank again, that might be the only time that you'd ever delete a category. But otherwise, I would just keep it here. So that's it.